where you from. Let everybody know where you from in the chat. We out here in Texas representing. Okay, okay. Cincinnati, I see you. Arkansas, Louisiana, the boot. We out here. Yeah, K-Town, I see you. We're gonna give it a few more minutes, ladies and gentlemen, and then we're gonna get it popping, okay? I'm excited to get this going. I hope y'all got y'all pen and pad. All right. Let's see how many we got in here. All right. And we're just letting a couple more people get on, and we're going to get it started this evening. Hey, if you're ready to win in 2022, drop some fires in the chat, yo. Let's turn it up. If you're ready to win, if you're ready to hit them 6 figures, drop some fireballs in the chat. Let me see you. Let me hear you. I'm ready. 2022 is our winning season, y'all. It's our winning season. Yeah. I see you, Brittany. I see you, Josh. It's your winning season, baby. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Yana, Brenda. That's right, y'all. Hey, we claiming it. It's our winning season, baby. 2022, it's our year. All right, all right, all right.
Daddy, Uncle, get that scissors.
Hey, welcome, welcome. Good evening, team. Good evening. It's really, really good to see all these beautiful faces. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. I hope everybody's excited to receive this information we're about to give y'all tonight. It's gonna be really blessing that we have going on this evening. We plan on putting some church off in these streets, so I hope y'all ready. All right, so without further ado, let me introduce myself. My name is Daniel Leon. I am a regional sales director in the business. I just got promoted over the weekend. It's only been 4 months in the business, y'all. 4 months. So is this business, our team definitely has the recipe for success. And we're going to give y'all that this evening. So I hope y'all ready because we locked and loaded with all sorts of jewels we're going to bless y'all with. All right. And, I just want to make sure y'all highlight a certain thing, right? When it comes to changing our lifestyles, changing our mindsets, right? It's all about the mental aspect. A lot of the new agents coming on board like, yo, I don't know what to do. I don't know how I'm going to make it. I don't know if I'm cut out for this. I'm nervous. I'm scared to make posts. Yo, this game ain't about the skill set. It's not about, whether you're an introvert or extrovert. It's all about the recipe and just a mental aspect. And if you come in this thing, you put your ego and your pride aside and you truly embrace what we have going on, hey, we all gonna be winning in 2022. All right, so um
Hold on. You went muted, Daniel.
can everybody hear me? All right. Okay. Sorry about that. So like I was saying, I've been in the platform for 4 months. August 11th was when I came on board. Jamal and Darryl hit me up on Zoom, and they introduced this platform into my life. And ever since then, my life has been completely different. It's been a phenomenal journey, and it's only been a short journey, and we've been making major success. All right. Just so you some transparency on who y'all talking to. Like I said, my name is Daniel Leon. When I came to this platform, I was broke. I had a 580 credit score, and I was trying to make some money, and I was trying to get my credit repaired because I wanted a new car, and I definitely wanted to get myself in a position to go ahead and buy a home as well. I have two daughters. I'm a girl's dad, and I'm trying to get my oldest daughter full time. She currently is in Florida, and we in the process of getting her full time here in Texas. And one of the things in that process involves a whole lot of money to obtain a lawyer. And I've been paying this lawyer for a year, and I was just depleting all my funds, depleting my savings. And Jamal, he hit me up one day, and he was like, "Hey, yo, man, I got an opportunity for you. I got an opportunity for you to be able to repair your credit and make some money. Do you want in?" Man, 5 minutes into the phone call, it was out with a shot of doubt. I was just ready to sign up, ready to rock and roll. And like I said, ever since I came on board, not only is my credit score in the 700s now, but I also have the funds to go ahead and get my daughter, and then within a month, she'll be here full time in Texas. So that's a phenomenal thing. And it's been a joyful, beautiful ride ever since. All right, that's a little bit about me. Again, I hope y'all ready to catch these blessings, catch these jewels. All my new agents, I'm excited for y'all because hey, the mindset change starts today. The moving from 9 to 5 to being your own boss, that starts today. All right, we about to break these generational curses going into 2022, and we're gonna hit y'all with this infinite knowledge, this playbook that's gonna be around for a long term. Again, it's the winning playbook. It's the recipe to success, and I'm just excited to get this started. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and introduce our first speaker of the evening, this wonderful lady. She's, excuse me, she's been doing big things in the platform as well. She's also a regional sales director, and she came to give y'all a lot of information tonight, and I'm excited. I'm excited to have her on board. Let me go ahead and give Miss Crystal. So I met her about personally a few weeks ago, She came down. She gave me some of her knowledge, and man, she's a wonderful, down to earth lady. She definitely gave me some jewels. She showed me that you stick with this, you'll definitely be definitely excel and be prosperous going into the next year. And I'm excited to introduce this pistol toting lady straight out of Arkansas. She's also a mother. She has a full-time job as well on the side of this, and she's been able to reach a prestigious title of regional sales director as well. So, without further ado, I want to go ahead and introduce to y'all the wonderful Miss Crystal Allen. Mr. Crystal Allen, are you on board?
Hey, 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 I am. Thank you for that warm introduction, Mr. Daniel.
Yes,
Your
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
your energy is contagious, buddy. Contagious. I want to say welcome to all the new family members. You couldn't have chosen a better family to be a part of. And also, Daniel, back to you for the amazing things that you're doing within the business. Congratulations on your promotion. Keep up the good work. As he stated, I am Crystal Allen. I'm a regional sales director in the business. I became a part of the business around February sometime. I found the business when I was on Facebook. I had a friend that was sharing another business partner's information. His name was Jabecca. And so I was following his page, and after going through his page, I saw our VP, Mr. Callum. And so after going through his page, looking at him, I knew he looked familiar because we are from the same town. And so I reached out to him because after going through a divorce, filing bankruptcy, my credit score was horrible for me. And so after joining the business and talking to him, it was no brainer for me to go ahead and start it. When I came into the business, I was at a 525. As of December the 18th, I am now at a 692. So it is a process, but you have to be patient and you have to, go with the process. So with further ado, I am wanting to get into this and talk to each of you. Let me get back in here and share my screen. Can you guys see my screen okay?
We see you.
Yes. All right. I want to talk to the new family members about getting started in the business. About getting started here in the business. What are you wanting to do once you get started in the business? You want to set a launch date, meaning you want to get out here and you want to set up a date to where you want to introduce your business to your families and friends as soon as possible. You also want to make a note of your UWE username and password once you get everything set up. Now complete the task below within your first week to jumpstart your business. You don't want to come in here and wait too long. You want to go in here and get started. You first want to activate your services, which means you want to obtain your enrollment links. So those are the links that you're needing to use when you are talking to your potential customers and agents. Then you want to go and download social media posts. Your back office holds a lot of social media posts. Not only that, start following the top leaders that are in the business, and you can start using some of the social media posts that they use as well. And then you want to make your new post immediately. So make sure that you get with the person that you signed up under, because you're needing to make that first post as soon as possible. And you also want to obtain your customer reply scripts. So once people start replying back to those posts that you're making, you want to make sure that you are replying and speaking back to them properly. You also want to get them on a three-way chat with your upline. So you don't go in, just trying to talk to them yourself until you get comfortable and you learn it. Then you want to go to your back office, which is the myuwe.net. You want to upload a profile picture. You are now a business owner. It is very important that you upload a business profile picture. If you have an iPhone, Android, any phone that you may have, these phones take some amazing pictures. If you're not able to get a professional picture made, but you want to post a picture, you want to save all your agent enrollment links. So once you get someone that is interested in receiving the services, you'll be able to send them those proper links. Also in your back office, we have the 445 calendar. So with that calendar, you want to make sure you keep up with the beginning and the end of the process. You want to write down the first day of the volume month. Those months and days are very important. Then you want to set up direct deposit. You want your money. You can set up direct deposit, but if you don't set it up, it's going to come in the mail. And we all know that the mailman is slow. So if you want your pay instantly, it's very important to go ahead and set that up now. And step 2, you want to determine your why. Your why of being a part of this business, I can't stress it. It's very important. You need to know, why did you join this business? What would extra income do for you and your family? And what does freedom look like to you?
Yeah.
Also here, we're going to talk about building the foundation. It's very important now that you are a business owner, that you sit down with your significant other and your parents or your siblings, your children, because there are going to be some things that you're going to miss, because once you get focused, because you have a goal that you're trying to meet, and there is going to be some things that you're not going to be able to make. So it's very important that you get with spouse, parents, siblings, children. Let them know what you got going on so there won't be any conflicts. Earn your power of 5. Earning the power of 5 can go more than one way. 5 agents, 5 clients, or you can do a mixture of both. But you want to get that power of 5 as soon as possible, because that waives your $89 fee. And I have not paid the $89 fee since I've been a part of the business. Then you want to list your first 10 contacts. I would say for the top 10 would be those top 10 people that you love and trust, and that you know that will support you in what you're doing. Then you want to do contact finish list of 200 to 500 people. This little device that you have here, when you go into your contacts and you go all the way to the bottom, scroll down, it's going to tell you how many contacts you got in that phone. Some of you got over 500 contacts. Reach out to those people and let them know and that you now have a business. Then you want to commit to attend the next big event. We have a big event that's actually coming up January the 7th through the 8th in Dallas, Texas. If you have not registered and signed up for that, I commend you to do that, because these events can change your entire life. Step 3, field trainer. One of the most important steps. As soon as you get in here, you want to fight and push for that field trainer position. The requirements, as you see here, is for 2 personally sponsored agents, which are 2 agents that you sign up yourself. Then you want to get $1,600 in group volume amongst yourself and then your agents. Then you want to get $400 in volume in 2 legs. And some of you are probably looking at these volumes as money. Look at that as points. Every agent that you sign up, you get 400 in volume. And then as many customers as you sign up is 200 in volume. As you see, the diagram here is showing you, and then it's showing the customers and the volumes that is there. And as you're getting started, please put a goal in place. But as you're putting that goal in place, make sure you put a date on it. Because a lot of times we'll set goals, and when we set those goals, we don't put a date there. And a lot of times what that means is setting goals with no date. A lot of times we don't complete the task. So I commend to you, as you're pushing forward to become the best you can be in this business, set a goal, set a date, and fight and push as hard as you can to accomplish that goal. And that is my part of the presentation. I hope that you all got some very good information out of that. And I turn it back over to you, Daniel.
Hey, I love that. Good job, Crystal. That was an amazing information. If you, all of my agents that's just now coming in, that was the getting started portion of our presentation. Sorry about that, y'all. Hey, so I do definitely want to piggyback on what Miss Crystal mentioned, which was, yo, as a new agent, we got to get you to the convention in Dallas. We got to get you in the convention in Dallas. So definitely get with your upline, because if you there, that's definitely going to ensure you're set up for 2022 to, hey, knock it out and put your business in a position to win. All right? Hey, so thanks again, Miss Crystal. That was an amazing job. Hey, y'all drop some ones in the chat for Miss Crystal. If she did a great job. Drop some ones if you got some good info, some good knowledge in the chat for Miss Crystal. Definitely amazing job. All right? So we're going to keep this thing rocking and rolling. All right? This next wonderful lady is coming all the way out there in the North Pole from Connecticut. The wonderful Miss Kira Jordan. She's definitely another rock star in the platform. She's been blowing things out the water. She's definitely embraced me ever since I came on board to the business, and she's been really doing really big things in the company. So I wanted to make sure. I hope y'all ready to get blessed, because that's exactly what she about to give y'all, as she give y'all the keys to the successful business. So get ready to lock and load. Take a sip of that water. Get your pen and pad together and get ready to catch these keys to successful business by the wonderful Miss Kira Jordan, who's also a mom. She has been able to be an excellent mother and do excellent things in the platform. She's one of those go-getters, one of those boss queens, you know what I'm saying? Independent woman for sure. So without further ado, I want to give it up to the wonderful, the lovely Miss Kira Jordan.
Thank you so much for that introduction. And Daniel, he is on fire, guys. Like, I mean, I'm just pumped. I'm ready to go. I hope you guys are too. Just put a 1 in the chat if you can see my screen. I want to make sure that you guys can see this, because I'm ready. 1 second. Let's see. Okay, let me check the chat. Okay, y'all throwing ones in the chat. All right. So my name is Kyra Jordan. Everyone calls me Kira. It's okay. Literally everyone. But I'm Kyra Jordan. I am from Connecticut, the North Pole, like Daniel said. That is hilarious, Daniel. But I got started with this amazing platform. It is about to be a year now. I wasn't taught financial literacy in school, guys. I mean, not at home, nowhere. So I didn't know much about credit at all. So what do you do when you don't know what to do, right? You mess it up. So that's what I did. I was only 19 when I got my first apartment. And after I got my first apartment, I put everything in my name. And I mean, I couldn't get approved for anything. I remember sitting in the car dealership, and I'm sitting there and I'm nervous, and I'm just like waiting for him to come back. And what does he say when he comes back? Do you have anybody that will co-sign for you, guys? That is the worst thing you could ever hear when you need a vehicle, especially when you need a reliable car, right? I mean, I have kids, so I needed a car. And he told me, like, basically I couldn't get the car, and I was just stressed out. But guys, I knew that I wanted more from life. So I decided that was going to be the last time that I was not approved again. Years later, I ended up meeting Darryl on Instagram. I won't go into the whole entire story because I'll just keep talking and talking. But I met Darryl, and my life changed since that day. He told me about this amazing opportunity. Not only did he tell me I'll get my credit fixed, which I was already working on, and I needed some other things removed from it. So he told me not only will I get my credit fixed, but he shared with me his testimony and told me about this amazing opportunity. And I knew that I had to take the opportunity. Like, on the phone, I told him to sign me up. And since then, we just been running. I mean, it only took me 30 days, between 30 to 40 days to hit sales director. Now I am a regional sales director within this amazing platform. So I'm so excited to share with you guys, some of the things that I've learned that will help your business be successful. So if you're ready, drop a 1 in the chat so I know that you're with me. I'm super, super excited. Thank you for that energy, Daniel. So keys to a successful business. These are really, really important. So Crystal already shared, amazing job, determining your why, getting started. Determine why you did this, because I've learned when you determine your why, later on, it makes it easier for you to keep going. On those days where you don't feel like doing it anymore, sometimes you really have to sit back and you have to know, like, why am I doing this, right? Even before I did this business, right? When I was doing my, I'm a chef as well. I have multiple businesses. You literally have to think about that sometimes. Okay, this is why I'm doing it. Like, I'm doing this for a better future for my kids. I'm doing this so, they won't have to worry about anything. I'm doing this so that they can, go to school, go to college. So you got to determine your why. So that thing will keep you going. That thing will be something that, you hold on to and you won't give up. So determining your why is really, really important, excuse me. Getting plugged in, asking questions. So all of this is just really important when you're in business. So let me just like this, excuse me. The most important title, of course, we want you to first hit field trainer. This is the roadmap though to sales director. So you want to hit that first title of field trainer, 2 customers, then you of course want to get to senior field trainer and then sales director. So it's something that we say, you help 3 people get 3 people, and that is going to position you to hit sales director. So that's really, really important. Take a screenshot of this so that you have it in your phone, so that this is the actual roadmap to hit SD. I muted myself. Okay, guys, so in this business, mindset is everything. Whatever the mind can convince and believe, the mind can achieve. And I really believe that wholeheartedly. You could convince yourself of anything. And once you believe it, like, it's going to come to pass. You got to keep reminding yourself, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to be a millionaire. Because if you don't believe it, who's going to believe it, right? If you don't walk in that authority and that confidence, nobody else is going to believe it. So you got to believe in yourself first and position yourself. So another thing that I learned when doing business is you have to be mindful of your influences. You're a business owner now, right? You're changing. So what are you watching? Like, what are you feeding your mind? I know a lot of us like to watch shows and we like to binge watch, but I don't remember the last time I've been binge watched because, there's a lot of things I don't want to be distracted by. So you have to know, like, what are you watching? What are you feeding yourself daily? What are you reading? You want to make sure you wake up in the morning and put on something motivational. Before I even touch my phone, I have to train myself. Sometimes you have to give yourself new habits. So that's what I've done. I say, before I even touch my phone, God, don't allow me to do anything else. When I wake up, at least pray and then put on something motivational. Because I believe that, whatever you're doing right then and there when you wake up is going to set the tone for your day. So that is really important. Also, who are you surrounded by? I love the saying, if you're in a room full of millionaires or you're hanging with millionaires, successful people, you are going to be the next person. So who are you surrounding yourself by? I love the people that I'm surrounded by now. But years ago, my circle wasn't so good. So you have to, clean your circle up, start cutting some people off. It's 2020, we cutting people off. So this is important too, guys. You got to make sure that you launch your business. You can't come on Facebook and just say, hey, who need their credit fixed, right? You want to always make sure that people know that you're in business. So if you didn't make this first post, if you didn't make an initial post, you don't have a business right now because you got to launch. Friends, I need your help. With your permission, I'd like to make a post on your wall. This will help with scholarships for kids to go to college for our youth financial literacy program. Just so you guys know, we do every protection plan membership. A portion of that is going to scholarships for kids. So this is very accurate, right? We need their support. So when you post this on your wall, this is how you're going to get leads, guys. I posted this the first minute I was in business, I posted this. And of course I was nervous. I'm like, oh, I don't know what people are going to say. That don't even matter. Scratch that. You got to put this up. This is how you're going to get leads. Because if I would have cared about what people was going to say, I wouldn't have seen a check in my account the very next Thursday. So that's really important, right? Make that post so you can make some money, and then you won't have to pay. Now your overhead, you don't have no overhead for your business, right? You don't have to pay anymore. So you want to make sure you make that post, get you some leads and get you some customers. Come on, y'all. Okay, this is my favorite. This is my absolute favorite because it is important to build your page up. When I first started this business, I went on my Facebook and I went on my Instagram and I started clearing stuff. Like, I already knew there's a certain image that you have to have. We're working with people's social securities. If you're saying that you now do credit, you want to make that be known and you want to look professional, right? We don't want any, stripper pictures up there or cigarettes and do-rags in the, you know what I mean? You do credit now. So you want to up your profile because nobody's going to trust you. People only do automatically inbox me. They're like, there's something about your profile. I mean, the energy on here, right? And I'm gonna go over that in a minute, showing you guys that daily motivational things. But they're like, there is something about your page that I love. So they want to do business with me based off what they see. Profile picture is really, really important. A cover photo, and changing your bio, letting people know that you do credit now. So these are really, really important things. Okay, another thing is finding your target audience. You want to know, like, who is it that I want to serve, right? My passion is for mothers. So I usually target, single moms or couples or things like that. So finding your target audience, that's really, really important. A lot of people, if you're from the islands or you are, that could be your target audience because you have a good rapport with those people. Even realtors are really good people to have as your target audience. Car salesmen, you're going to get a lot of people from this. Tax professionals, barbers, like this is how you find your target audience. So add those people and know who that is. Okay, so here's the posting strategy. You can actually take a screenshot of this because this is really important and it can really give you an idea. Like some of you guys, I know you're busy, you have other things and you haven't fully committed to this 100%. But this posting strategy is really, really important. So posting 3 to 4 times every day is really, really important. So you want to post 3 to 4 times every day, 70% of value and 30% acquisition. So when I wake up in the morning, I make sure that I'm posting something that's inspirational, right? So that people are commenting, they're interacting with me. And then you want to put up some, like a credit tip, right? Giving them some information on credit, teaching them something. It's not always about a sell. You can actually give somebody something for free because those people are going to want to do business with you, right? So letting them know about the HIPAA law, right? Letting them know that most medical bills can be deleted. You want to make sure that you're just putting some stuff out there, giving them some tips and some strategies. So this you could screenshot and just keep it with you so it can give you a good idea on what you can post. And also make sure you take from us, right? Go on our pages. If you haven't added me yet, Kyra Jordan, go on my page. Anything that I post, you could get it, you could take it, it is yours. Cause this is how we do. We are family. So we share and we, get ideas off of each other. Okay. So this is actually very important as well, right? Scheduling a launch date for your business. You want to launch your business always. And before you do that, write down a list of names, guys. I'm telling you, it took me a very long time to do this because I didn't know the importance of it until it was important. You want to share your business with those people that is in your contact list. So go through your contacts and write. Don't be scared. I mean, a lot of people are scared of approaching someone because they may think that they're more successful more successful than them, right? You don't want to approach them because you think that they won't do the business, but people who are already making money want to make more money. So get that chicken list, the people that you don't want to contact them and introduce them, get them on the phone with your upline, and let's close those people. This is just super, super important. So write that list down, guys. So this is piquing interest. This is something that you could send when you write that list to those people in your contacts. Hey, I'm working on the biggest project of my life. It's a lot of money involved. And I thought about you. I can't promise you anything, but what does your schedule look like for this week? So you can go through these, take a screenshot of these, because these are going to be really important for you. If you don't know what to say, to them, you want to use this. All right. Very important. I use it. All of the leaders in the organization, they use these. That's why I love this organization, because it's nothing is a secret. We literally give you the blueprint to make sure your business is successful. Having other people post for you is important. Building relationship with people, jumping in their inbox, seeing how their day is going. That is building a relationship. Like I said before, people only do business with who they like, they know, and they trust. So you don't want to just come in their inbox like, hey, can you make a post for me? Like, ask them how their day is going first. You know what I mean? And cross marketing. I will cross market for people. If you're asking them to post your business, post their business, right? It could work out both ways, as long as it's not nothing crazy that I'm posting, then I'll post it. And if they have some influence, this is super important, and this could be a game changer for your business. If you know any influencers on Instagram, get in their DMs and pay them. If it's $25 to get on their story, have them post one of your flyers, have them post your business. Like, this is what's going to keep your business going, right? Advertisement. McDonald's, one of the biggest corporations in America, in the whole entire world, they still pay for promotions, right? They're still on the TVs. They're so successful, but they still know the importance of this marketing. So make sure that you market your business. So these are another engagements, how you can engage with people. Please take a screenshot of this so that you can have it in your phone. Hello, hope all is well, love your page. That's building relationships, right? My goal is to help 100 families become homeowners this year. So these are just really, really good things. So just take a screenshot of that, guys. Trial runs. Trial runs are how your business is going to, keep going. This is what people are going to be posting for you. This is, so you can take a screenshot of this too if you don't already have it. Attention, if you have a 400 between a 600, 900 credit score and want to increase, I have a connection that legally erase negative things. This is how people are going to contact you. And these are going to be how you're going to get leads, excuse me. So just take a screenshot of this and make sure you save this. The fortune is definitely in the follow-up. There has been hundreds of people that I have talked to, and I literally go back and I'm like, oh my God, I did not follow up, especially when I first came into this business. Oh my God, like, you missing out on money. If they told you they get paid on Friday and it's Friday, you should be calling them on Friday, right? Like, fortune is in the follow-up. I remember when, I wanted to sign up for something, and this guy was so adamant about calling me, and every time I gave him a date to call me back, he was calling me back. And guess what? I finally signed up with him because he kept bothering me. But the fortune is literally in the follow-up. So make sure you're following up with these leads. Go back in your inbox, remember who you talked to, and follow up with them. Hey, hope all is well. Did I lose you? Follow up, guys. Closing. Now, closing, if you're just coming in this business and you know how to close, congratulations, you're a millionaire and you're the next Darryl Callum. Closing is really, really, really important, and it's been rough, but I finally have it down packed. So follow the script, leverage the system, make a friend, and make sure you close them. Text replacements. You can go into your iPhone and put in, I need to actually know the steps to text replacements. You can actually go into your iPhone, and so it's not hard for you when you're, because we say a lot of the same things every day. So we're talking to people and we have the same script. Like, we're just, of course it's, but we have the same script. So you want to put that text in your phone, and that's going to be a separate thing. We're going to teach on text replacement because that will take a little while, but you can go on your phone and actually just, hit one letter and it'll pop up for you, so that you don't have to continue to write the same thing after the same thing after the same thing. So I'm going to put that in our group chat, and I'm going to show you guys how to do text replacements. So here's this training schedule. Make sure you guys take a screenshot of this, okay? Because this is when we are actually training. And, you know, if you guys are committed to this business and you want to learn, this is where you're going to get value and you're going to find the blueprint. Like millionaires are on here giving you the game plan to how their business is so successful. This knowledge is everything. So please take a screenshot and make sure you are on the trainings. These are some of the leaders that are in our organization, some of the amazing, amazing leaders. Follow them. When I first came into this business, I followed some of the leaders that I really, really connected with. And I literally, you know, took after their page and stole all their content. That's what you could do as well. That's going to help you build your own foundation in your own business. And then you'll be able to see where you want to go with it, right? So you'll be able to brand yourself that way. We have a lot of people who are successful who you can follow. So follow these people on Instagram. Always want to lead from the back. Be a servant leader while leading by example. And that is my time. I hope you guys got value from this. I love you guys, and I will see you at the top. Back to you, Daniel.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, if you just got some good info, drop some fire. Drop some fire if Kyra just laced y'all with some really, really good info. Cause man, I was excited just to hear some of that information again. I mean, you know, I had to take my notes right here. For one, like she said, it's fortune in the follow-ups, y'all. Make sure y'all reaching out to everybody y'all spoke to. The trial runs. Man, hey, if we didn't do nothing over the weekend, us as an entire organization proved that trial runs will run your business up. Trial runs will get you paid. So definitely, if you don't have about 5 to 10 trial runs laced in your arsenal in your phone, get with your upline to make sure you get those trial runs. And then we got the text replacement in the scripts. Yo, these scripts, that's our bread and butter. Everybody on this call should make sure they have these scripts saved in an organized fashion to where they can whip them out on demand. You know, that's going to definitely ensure your business runs properly. And then y'all, let me go ahead and give y'all another little quick testimony about what she spoke on with the sales director challenge, the sales director role. We want to get y'all to a sales director as soon as possible. Why? For one, we want to unlock that infinity bonus. And for two, you know, put you in a position to run your business effectively and to continue to allow your business to grow. All right. As y'all see, and what y'all will see here soon, is our company, we all about promoting that. So pay attention to the sales director challenge that we're going to drop on y'all. I believe we already got one in effect. And we're doing that all throughout the year because, hey, that's what we about. We about promoting and building leaders. All right. So definitely some fire, yo. I'm excited. I mean, you know, I'm really turned up about that. So without further ado, I got another queen for y'all. I'm excited to bring her on board. She definitely been doing her thing. She definitely got that down south southern, you know, feel about her every time she blesses us with her presence. And I'm talking about the wonderful and the amazing Miss Lakesha Hatch. Straight out the boot. You know what I'm saying? Straight out Louisiana. She been in this business for a year. She's got the distinguished title of Executive Sales Director. She was in the medical field before this, had a 400 credit score prior to this platform. Now she's in that 700 plus, almost 800 credit score. We're looking at a future 800 credit queen right there. And hey, she's all about spreading that financial literacy and all about growing her team. And I hope y'all excited just as much as I am to have this queen come on board. Definitely a boss queen, definitely an independent woman. So without further ado, please, Miss Lakesha Hatch, go ahead and bless us with your presence. Lakesha, you on the line?
Yes, sir, I am.
There we go.
Thank you, Daniel. So thank you guys for joining tonight. I'm going to get into customer acquisition with you guys. So the first thing that you want to send over to a customer when they respond to you is hello, hope all is well. Hello, hope all is well. Do you know what negative items that are affecting your credit score? When they reply, if they don't know, I don't know why this is showing up on my screen. If they don't know, tell them to send you over their credit factor page of their Credit Karma account. They can screenshot it over and send it to you. Also, you want to get them over to our Liftoff group on Facebook. They can request a group and tell them to send you a thumbs up once they're finished. And also you want to get your prospect on 2 or 3 of those posts to the same similar situation that they have going on with their credit. You also want to send social proof and let them know that you are confident, you know, that we can help them. And also, you know, when you send that social proof, let them know that here are some of the items that was removed off of a potential customer that we had, and we can do the same for them. Would you prefer a messenger or over the phone call consultation? You also want to reach a customer's pain point and let them know, perfect, is there any specific goals that you are trying to reach, like a new car, new home, a business loan, and how soon are they trying to reach that goal? You also want to prep for price and let them know that we are confident that we can help them, and send them over the website to our UCS protection plan and take a few minutes to look at it. It shows them all of the benefits that we offer, and also explain the process to them and let them know that we do a full cleanup of your credit first. We dispute everything from all 3 credit bureaus at once. And customers start seeing results within 30 to 45 days. Most people want immediate results. However, you must be patient with credit repair to get at least a 700 credit score. So you also want to let them know that it is $188 to get started, which is a $99 setup fee and $89 for the first month service. Then it's just $89 every month. Now we have it when you enroll at the 4th month, the price goes down to $69 as well. And make sure you guys let them know that, you know, to see, we recommend customers to stay with the services for at least 3 to 7 months for best results. And send them over the link to get started, and make sure you remind them to refer 5 clients so that they can have their next month's services for free. So Ms. Kyra Jordan once spoke about the text replacement, which eliminates a lot of errors and it sends out text messages a lot faster. And you can set that up in your settings on your iPhone. So you also want to rebuttal and ask them, how about this? I actually have a Facebook special going on right now. If you make a post for my business, being that most of my customers come from word of mouth, I give you a $50 voucher towards your setup fee. So it'll only be $138 to get started. So after the customer enroll, you also want to get their services activated. You want to get their services activated by telling them to log in to their UCS protection plan with their email and last four of their social. Accept the terms, verify their identity, and follow the prompts to activate credit restoration and select PDF option. And accessing dispute letters, they are to be sent out on your portal within 2 to 3 business days. And also they will receive a text message and email notifying them about their dispute letters being completed. And they can find their dispute letters in their back, in their, on their, they can find it in a UCS protection plan app, excuse me, you guys. And they can find that and put their email in and their last 6 of their social to access their dispute letters to be printed. And also, before sending out the dispute letters, you also want to let them know to send out their personal information letter with their letters so that it won't slow up the process, because if they have any errors, it will slow the process up. So by sending out their letter, it actually, speeds up the process to have the credit bureaus to remove old addresses, phone numbers, employers, additional names, spellings, or whatever they have that's incorrect on their credit report. And also with dispute and inquiries, they have to send those in to the corporate office at reports@myuwe.net. And you can scan them in on your iPhone. It's an app for that as well. We also have additional tools like credit monitoring, which they can go back to their dashboard and select credit monitoring, which is free. But to get started, you do have to set up an account, which is $1, and that $1 will be returned back to them the same day. Also, we have identity monitoring as well, which is found in the dashboard in the UCS Protection Plan app. They can find that in a dashboard. It protects you from any kind of debt through privacy armor. You also can invite them to a webinar, giving them a complete overview of our products, and you can ask them, will they be able to attend? We also have the Fair Reporting Credit Act. We leverage the first Fair Credit Reporting Act, which was passed by Congress to prevent credit bureaus from intruding into people's personal lives. Based on that, we are able to dispute any negative, duplicate, and anonymous items on a credit report. The process is pretty simple. We will dispute all negative items to be deleted, updated to reflect paid as agreed. Now, I also want to welcome, hold on, let's see. Yeah. I just want to give it over back to Daniel.
Hey, Keisha, thank you for that information. That is definitely, what makes us seem like we know what we're talking about. That's giving us the confidence to our customers. Hey, if you got some value from the wonderful Miss Lakeisha, please drop some threes in the chat. Let me see it. Drop some threes in the chat if she laid y'all with some good, beautiful information. Because, hey, one thing we about doing is we about being servants. All right, we about our customer service. All right, we're all about ensuring that we're leading with our hearts and we're providing as much information and as much value to our customers as possible, because that's what's going to get you to that's what's going to allow you to recruit more customers. You know, that's going to be the word of mouth that we speak of. That's what's going to be, you know, that's what's going to have those reviews like Amazon. You know, everybody check the reviews before they invest their money into the product. And that's what we want. We want nothing but good reviews, letting everybody know we adding value to their lives. So, hey, I appreciate it. The wonderful Miss Lakesha again. I definitely took my notes. And I wanted to go ahead and make sure we all have all the customer support information, the emails, have all of that stuff saved to your phones. You want to definitely make sure when your customers reach out to you that you can provide those numbers, provide that information to them, because again, that's going to reflect your business. And we all about making sure our businesses are, you know, leading with the heart and here to help people. That's what we about. All right. So without further ado, I hope y'all ready to level up with this boss queen right here. I got another wonderful lady coming to the stage. Yes, Miss Latoya Lewis. Let me tell y'all about Miss Latoya Lewis. She's also another regional sales director in the business. She's a wife. She's a mother of 4. She's an entrepreneur that's been in the financial services for over 11 years. So you about to get that work. You about to get them blessings from Miss Latoya Lewis. She has a very good knowledge base on financial literacy. Her passion is to give back to the community. She's received this regional sales director title within a short period of time. Only 8 months she's been able to hit this title. So she's jam-packed with a whole lot of information, and she's going to definitely bless y'all with this information. So without further ado, the wonderful, lovely Miss Latoya Lewis, are you here to bless us with your presence?
Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody.
But you know what?
Miss Lewis, you still there? We're going to give her a second. Get everything together. Hey, if you found us some value, if you already feel like you ready to push your business to the next level tomorrow, let me see it in the chats. Go ahead and drop some fire if you're ready to go ahead and, you know, push your business to the next level starting tomorrow. I know I'm excited. I'm getting on the line with multiple people as soon as we get up off this screen.
Awesome. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So what we are going to be discussing is the customer acquisition over the phone. This is going to be over the phone, guys. It's pretty basic. It's very, very easy. We want to keep it simple. You don't want to overcomplicate things. When things get overcomplicated, one, remember our ultimate goal is not only to help our customers, but if they're potential agents, we don't want to turn them away either, right? So these are the 3 keys. One, we're going to keep it is KISS. We're going to keep it stupid simple. We want everything to be duplicatable. That's the whole point of this. Every single thing that we are doing can be done by the next person. We want to let them see that by showing from example what we have the ability to do. We're going to empathize with them because remember, all agents are customers first, right? Everyone is a customer first. So when they're discussing their lives or their shortcomings, we want to be there. We want to just pay attention to your tone, sympathize, empathize with them. Some of us have gone through the same exact things that they're going through. So you definitely want to be, empathetic to their situation and relate to them if you can. Bring up, even if it's not your story, bring up a situation or an example of someone else on your team. That's why we share each other's stories. That's why we share what we have and the different things that we've all have gone through, because somebody can relate to anybody. It may not be your story. It may be someone else's story that they can relate to, but be mindful of your tone, sympathize, empathize with them. And thirdly, with extreme confidence, you're going to ensure them with absolute certainty that they will achieve their goals. We're going to repair their credit. We're going to help them to become that homeowner. We're going to help them refinance that car, anything that they mention. If it may be a single mom, just like Kira said, we may just be their goal, ultimate goal is to be able to put money aside, because guess what? Child support may not be coming in, or that one income, because one is too close to zero, right? That one income may not necessarily be enough for that mom to be able to provide Christmas gifts, to be able to provide vacations for that child. So we want to empathize with them, right? So this is our straight line right here. The entire conversation, guys, it's less than 5 minutes. So you definitely want to take a screenshot of this whenever you're talking to someone on the call, just to follow up with what Ms. Lakeisha Hatch mentioned. You may be on the phone with them. A lot of that was done through text, right? But now this is the phone conversation, because you were lucky enough for them to give you their phone number. So whenever we're talking to them, we definitely want to identify their goal and their time frame. We want to know what their objectives are, right? So we want to help them to get to those objectives, as well as we'll be able to use that on the back end in the event that they feel a little bit uncertain. We can remind them, well, wait a minute, this is your why. This is why, this is what you're shooting for. If this goal is really as important as they say it is, they're going to do their best to accomplish that goal. And every now and then we have to remind them, just like we have to remind ourselves what's most important to us, right? So after identifying the goal and the time frame that we want that done, we also want to identify the negative items or positive items that they may have on their credit report. Some people may know what they are, a lot of people will not. Just like Ms. Lakeisha Hatch mentioned, it's okay to ask them, hey, why don't you go ahead and pull your credit? Go to annualcreditreport.com, go to creditkarma.com, pull your credit, see what's on there, see what negative items are on there, and let's talk about them. We do want to point out our process as well. It is an extremely simple process. We don't want to overcomplicate things again. Remember, number one goal, keep it stupid simple. Number one goal. So we want to explain our process. We do want to mention our services as well. Just as an overview, we want to mention 3 of our services, We want to mention 3 of our services. Point those out. Always go with what you can personally relate to. It'll be second nature to you. That way you're not having to overthink things. Then we're going to discuss the price, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Guys, at that point, once the price is discussed and you mention it, you have to be completely silent. The next person who speaks lost. Understand, the next person who speaks lost. And it's okay to be ready for the rebuttal. You want to be ready for the rebuttal. You want to be ready for, the objective. And it's okay. It's okay. But that's why before we get on the phone with them, to know what services that you're going to mention, to know what can actually relate to that particular individual. So if we're speaking to someone that's stating, I'm looking to purchase a home. Okay, great. It's great to point out, our savings tool, our budgeting tool, and obviously credit restoration, our flagship service. So I do want to give you an example of how that would actually sound, okay? Let's see, so I may call the customer. Hi, Mr. Callum, how are you this evening? Thank you for taking time out of your schedule. So what I like to do before I get started, I always like to know what my client's personal goal is. What is your personal goal? I would like to purchase a home by the end of 2022. Awesome. Okay, he gave me 2022. He gave me the time frame by the end of the year. So that's letting me know that he's preparing for a year from now, okay? By the end of 2022, we're in 21. Do you have any negative items on your credit report? Yeah, some things in my 20s, got a little caught up, and, college credit cards, they were giving credit cards away with free t-shirts. So, I have about 22 of them. You, along with a lot of other people, we definitely understand that. Do you have any positive things? Yeah, I pay my car note on time. Awesome. And that's important. You want to sympathize, empathize, and you want to relate to them. Because remember, people want to do business with people that they know, like, and trust. If you can relate to them, beautiful. Explain the process. All right, Mr. Callum. So now that you told me your personal goal, and I know what's reflecting on your credit, let me explain to you how the process goes. One, all I'm going to do is send you over my website. You're going to go ahead and make your payment. You're going to confirm at that point your information. You're going to validate your social security number. You're going to confirm your address. When you're going through that process, at that point, when you confirm your address and pull your own personal credit, we're capturing all of that negative information. Our business partners, the credit attorneys that we are partnered with, at that point will draft every single, will draft the dispute letters, for every single negative item that's reflected on your credit report. Okay, we want to make sure that we point out that it's the credit attorneys that we are partnered with. They understand our credit attorneys actually use the Fair Credit Act in order to determine what it is that we have to do. This is their job. They are amazing at it. They're amazing at it, along with other legal loopholes that works in our favor. Okay. My clients, I've helped a lot of clients along the way that's also looking to purchase a home. We have a savings tool that's available to you, Mr. Callum. That savings tool will allow you to put a certain amount of dollars away every month while you're working towards your goal of financial home ownership at the end of the year, right? Of course, we have our credit restoration services that's available to you. That's our flagship service, along with a ton of other services available. We have our will and testament. I tell that to absolutely anyone. I know that you're a parent. I know that you have the goal is to become a homeowner. But even as a homeowner, even as a car owner, in all honesty, absolutely anything. If you have any assets, if you have bank accounts, you want to have a will and testament in place. Everyone should have that in place to make things easier for their loved ones once they're no longer here. Okay. And all of this is available to you at the low price of $89 the first 3 months, with just a one-time enrollment fee of $100. $100. At this point, guys, remember, when you state your price, you're gonna be silent and let them talk, okay? But remember, it is your business. You can control. Do you want to have that $100 enrollment fee? Do you want to, do you have a Facebook special that you have going on, right? Did they reply to a Facebook special that you may have, and you're just really trying to get a lot of enrollments in, a lot of customers in? So you may want to give them a discount on the enrollment fee and just tell them about the $49 enrollment fee, along with that $89 cost. Remember, the $89 is for the first 3 months. And at that point, the cost actually drops. The price drops to $69 from that point on up until the 12th month. And then it drops again. And the reason, Mr. Callum, why we have the fluctuation in the prices is because even though credit repair is our flagship service, we actually offer over 13 services, as well as partnership with Rocket Lawyer. And that's very important to us. That's very important, as well as our clients. So in the event that they want to continue their services after getting their credit repaired, remember, we also have credit monitoring. You have a chance to monitor all 3 credit bureaus, right? Credit monitoring. We have identity protection. All of this is available to you. So once you get your credit on track, of course, we want to keep that credit where we got it. We want to keep that great a credit score. We don't want to have it go down. And that's where we leverage it. That's where we leverage. And you sit back and you wait and you wait. And again, you want to always prepare and be ready for the rebuttal. Now, this is the explanation of the process. Another important thing that I did fail to leave out. Remember, when we're talking to our clients, it's very important to let them know that each cycle, it is 30 to 45 days. So they will start seeing results within those 30 to 45 days, okay? They will start seeing results. However, best results are 3 to 6 months. We definitely want to trust the process. We have the ability to remove absolutely anything negative on their credit report, anything negative, duplicate information, erroneous information, liens, repossessions, judgments, medical bills, student loans, absolutely anything, just as Ms. Hatch mentioned previously, okay? It's not difficult at all. It's not difficult at all, but sometimes we may want to just make sure, just follow up with them. Hey, is everything okay? Did you have any questions? Did you remember to send out your letters? Because if they're getting them emailed, I've had clients that mentioned, I was supposed to get them, I didn't get them. Well, they were emailed to them, but if they had gone to their junk mail, or if they received that email when they were out and about and then they kind of forgot about it. So we want to make sure that we're always bringing the value to our clients because we want to help them. That's the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate goal, okay? Now, in the event that we do have some type of rebuttal, if they're like, they may be on the fence. I don't know. Okay, tell me, what is it? Remember, we always want to point out their why, but what is it that you like, or what is it that you feel uncomfortable about, or what is it that you may have questions about? We want to address their concern, but then we also want to focus on the benefits that they are getting. We want to remind them, like, remember, even though this process may take 3 to 6 months for your best results, once you enroll 5 people, you won't even have a monthly. So in essence, we're at this point repairing your credit free of charge. Point that out. Point that out. We've already combed the market. We know that our price point beats absolutely everyone. We know that. We know that. Outside of the fact, someone may say that, I'm working with another company. Okay, that's wonderful. We don't want to bash that other company. We're not going to do that because we're professional above anything else, right? We're not going to bash that other company. However, those other companies, they only have credit repair as their service, outside of the fact that they're more expensive than us. For example, Lexington Law has, they charge $130 a month. And even though they're charging $130 a month, they're doing credit repair and they're only disputing 1 to 2 items at a time. So it's very important to truly know your product and as well as know your competition if you can. But that's a little tidbit. Just remember Lexington Law, they dispute 1 to 2 items at a time, 1 to 2, and they cost more. So if that above anything, you want to remember when we dispute everything on your credit, when we capture all that negative information, we're disputing absolutely everything from day one, everything. For example, I had a client that actually had 16 negative items on their Experian credit report, 16 negative items on Equifax, and 17 on TransUnion. Kid you not, the letter came, 16 negative items. And she called me, Latoya, why is there so many negative information? Well, honey, that's what was on your credit, but that's okay. That's why you're calling me. That's why I'm here for you. That's why I'm going to help. And we're going to take that off. We're going to remove that. But you do want to be patient. And remember, each cycle, it is 30 to 45 days. Guys, this is a list of all the services within our UCES protection plan. You may want to take a screenshot of it if you don't have that in your phone. Take a screenshot of it. This is the services. So when you're trying to think of 3 services that may relate to them or 3 services that you're comfortable with, there it is. There it is. Our credit attorneys, will and trust. If anybody had to deal with an attorney at any point in time, you understand the will and trust alone is well over $89 a month or $69 a month. because we know that an attorney retainer is $1,500 to $2,000, well over 50. I haven't met anybody that had, someone said they met someone that had a $1,500 retainer. For me, all of the attorney friends that I know is $2,000 on up. So to be able to get that accessibility, you can change that at any point in time. You're helping a single mother become a homeowner. Here's a budgeting tool. Here's a savings goal, the savings goal tool. Let us help you to get to that point. And for my business owners who don't have that attorney on retainer, how valuable would Rocket Lawyer be to them? Constantly. So after their credit is repaired, to monitor their credit and have an attorney at their fingertips to help with absolutely anything. If that's not golden, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. So, again, guys, it's very important. This sheet is in our back office. It's available to us. We have to learn how to change the financial future forever. This is the breakdown of absolutely everything that I just went over. This sheet, you want to print it, actually print multiple sheets. And this is what we use when we do our PBRs, private business receptions. This is what we use, guys, because it's visible. Some people are visual learners. Some people are auditory learners. It's great if you have both. It's great if you have both. We're going to explain everything to them. And really all you're doing is reviewing the information on the sheet. Beautiful. Awesome. And if you guys don't have any questions, I am going to pass everything back over to Mr. Daniel Leon. Daniel, are you available?
Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, I was just trying to finish up my last little bit of notes. You dropping all this fire on us this evening, man. It's amazing. I got a whole page of notes just from you alone. Hey, if you got any sort of value from the wonderful Miss Latoya Lewis, please drop some fire in the chat. Please drop some fire in the chat. Let her know she putting us all in the position to win. And I definitely got to give a shout out to you for being able to role play so elegantly and effortlessly by yourself. Salute, salute, salute. And team, I hope y'all took some notes. A couple of things I pointed out was, like she said, we in the business of keeping it stupid simple, which will lead to duplication. So if you're on the team and you definitely want to grow your team in the 2022, keep it simple so you can duplicate it. And so your team under you and so your agents under you can duplicate the same level of success, duplicate the same recipe. So that's definitely key. And then straight line persuasion. Most of this is a mental game, but the straight line persuasion is definitely a skill you will learn over time. So that's why we always tell y'all, invite, expose, and then get out the way. Let us do it. Let us hold you down. Let us close the deal for you. And definitely, I encourage y'all to, like Miss Lewis was saying, role play with your significant others, role play with your family and your friends. That's going to definitely add some posture and some confidence into the manner you speak to these customers. Because when people can see the confidence and the boldness that's coming out your voice, they're going to definitely be willing to listen. And one other thing, Power of 5. Hey, drop some ones in the chat if you love free stuff. Power of 5, aka free 99. All right, that right there alone makes our services just through the roof. That's what's putting us over the competitors. We trying to get stuff as free as possible. I see y'all. So definitely salute once again to the lovely Miss Latoya Lewis. We definitely was blessed tonight with your presence, with your information. And hey, I'm excited, y'all. And we definitely gonna keep this boat moving. I hope y'all ready. We done got all of our wonderful queens out the way. And now we're gonna bring some very important firepower of the team. The nucleus of our team awaits. So without further ado, it is my pleasure and my honor to introduce y'all to the next speaker of the evening. This man right here, I've known since I was young. I met him back in 2008 now. We've been friends for a minute. He the one who brought me on board. He's my immediate mentor, and man, he is the reason why my mindset is in a completely different place than what it was before. I'm so excited and so blessed to have met this man and for him to have brought me under his tutelage and under his wing. So he's one of our fastest growing earners in the business. This man setting records every month, every time we turn around. You know, they say throughout the company and throughout the nation that, you know, sales and volume was on the low. Not on our team, not under our mentors. So without further ado, I want to give y'all the man, the legend of this thing, Mr. Jamaal Payne.
Yeah.
The wonderful executive sales director, Mr. Jamaal Payne. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Drop some fire if you
Put
ready.
some ones in the chat. If you got some value so far, y'all. Hey, put some ones in the chat. Hey, look. Hey, we about to have some fun right here. So look. Hey, Daniel. What they say? You from Texas, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what Flip say? Hey, I'm just your average dude with dreams of getting rich.
That's right.
Big enough to sign a football field.
Hey.
Hey, these UWE checks big enough. I signed a football deal, but you don't hit me though. Hey, Daniel, we lit around here, baby. Hey, it's a good time. Hey, y'all. I hope y'all tuned in, man. We gonna have a blast around here, guys. Hey, UWE, United Wealth Education. Hey, man, we doing amazing things, guys. We just stepping into our prime, guys. Like, y'all have came on at the most absolutely amazing time. Guys, I want, hey, look, who knows what song was just on? Who knows the name of the song that was just on? Hey, put it in the chat if you know the name of the song that was just playing. It's by Future, but who know the name of the song? Hey, March Madness. You right. Hey, the reason why I chose March Madness, guys, because for one reason. What's the slogan for March Madness? Win or go home. That's what we on right now. It's either win or go home. Hey, put win or go home in the chat if you're ready to get started. Either we winning or you got to get up out of here. So look, that's the momentum we on. That's the mindset. That's the focus we got tonight. Hey, so guys, hey, let's get ready. Hold on, let me share my screen right here. Boom. So look, can everybody see my screen? Hey, put a 1 in the chat if you can see my screen. Y'all ready to get started with this?
Yes, sir.
So look, hey, we on this $1 million mindset. Hey, put some dollar signs in the chat if you ready to become a millionaire. Who gonna be the next millionaires in Infinite Freedom? Who gonna be the next millionaires in UWE? Hey, it's all gonna start with the mind. Hey, put a dollar sign in the chat. I know I'm throwing mine in there. So look, guys, hey, let's go. So, hey, mindset is everything. Kyra talked about this already. Hey, if you don't have the proper mindset in this business, hey, it ain't gonna work for you. So you gotta come in knowing what the proper mindset is for you to be successful. You know, you are who you believe you are. If you don't believe that you're a millionaire already, odds are you probably not gonna get there. But you gotta believe it before it happens. You gotta know it in your mind and let the world catch up to you. Ownership of your own business is success. You are the reason for your success. You are also the reason for your failure. Nobody else. Nobody else can control what you do. So you know what I'm saying? Own your business. Own your success. Own your relationships. Own your life. It's all on you. Know your goals and what you want to achieve. Come in here already. Have it written out. You can see my board in the back. You can see my board right there. I know what I'm trying to go get. Right here, if you can't see it, it's a list of where I'm trying to get to on the RVP. Regional Vice President is right here. You can see it. Every time I sit at this desk, I see it. I know what I want. I got a check, $30,000 in 1 month. I got it right here. I'm going to see it because it's going to happen. So guys, like, you got to see what you got to see. You cannot hit a target that you can't see. So you got to get there. Guys, also, you got to stay close to the fire. And if you can't tell, hey, we blazing hot right now. I mean, we put up, almost 200 people in a week? In a week? Man. Like people from the top are calling, asking us how we doing what we doing. So guys, right now, y'all have came, it's a blessing. Y'all have came into the hottest organization in the company right now. So like guys, take note. They gave y'all the blueprint and the skill set on how to get there. My job is to give you the mindset. So guys, why are you here? What reason are you here to be successful? Guys, what brought you here? So, I mean, there was a reason why you enrolled. I mean, some of us, of course, getting our credit repaired. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was lucky enough to when my credit dropped down to a 524. Within 3.5 months, my credit score was above a 700, all from this system. So that was one reason why I was here. But another reason why I was here, guys, is definitely because, you know, I was time broke. You know, I was tired of not being able to spend time with my family. I was tired of missing basketball games in corporate America because I couldn't go be a father. You know, I was tired of that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, put a 5 in the chat if you tired. Like if you tired of it. Like you want something different. You tired. You tired of a boss coming in and a boss nagging you about some stuff. You tired of asking for a 50-cent raise. I'm tired of it. So guys, I was tired of it. So that's what got me here in my mindset. I know why I'm here. But also I know my biggest reason is because I'm trying to change my lineage. I'm trying to have my last name mean something. Like my mom, true story, my mom told me, she was like, Jamaal, you know, I love what you're doing because people thought in our time that our last name meant a bunch of people who didn't mean much. You know what I'm saying? When your mom sits there and tell you, you know, like, yeah, our last name, people think, you know what I'm saying, we don't do much. We some drunks or some this and the third, never going to amount to nothing. But now, everybody running to my mom saying, hey, man, your son doing big things. Congratulations. You know how that made my mother feel? But it all starts with a mindset. My mindset is definitely 100% locked in. Hey, and the top is the only place I can go to. Hey, so if you get some value, please drop some energy in the chat, man. High energy equals high income every time. So guys, hey, this is something I kind of thought of last night. You know, I love my quotes, but I kind of thought of this. Man's most important creation is the visualization of their own life. Guys, we all got to be in the creative mindset. But the most important thing you will ever create before it ever happens is your own life. You create your own life in your imagination, in your dreams, way before it happens. You know what I mean? So poverty is a disease of the mind. There's no bigger issue than a poverty mindset and you trying to get ahead, because you always going to blame everybody else for your issue. That poverty mindset means you have no accountability for anything that's going on in your life. You're just reacting to everything that's going on with you. You're just getting punched in the face basically by life. But guys, wealth and creativity go hand in hand. You got to be able to create your life. You got to be able to create your money. You got to be able to create everything that goes on around you before it happens to come true. Dream extremely big. Don't dream small. We are not in the business of dreaming small. If you want to dream small, guys, like, you're limiting yourself. One of the biggest things that people who are millionaires, multimillionaires, billionaires even say, I dream too small. I didn't dream big enough fast enough. Because when you dream big, odds are you're going to hit past where you're going. So you're like, dang, if I'd have dreamed bigger, I'd have been even further than what I was. Guys, don't limit your imagination. Live as if you were a child in a child's-like imagination with what you want to have happen. So you know what I'm saying? I know y'all remember having like you seeing a kid with a imaginary friend, like they talking to him, playing tea with him. You know what I mean? Like literally, they envision that person being there. Walk by you, my daughter used to walk by holding a person, like imaginary person, talking, skipping. Who you talking to? Oh, this Sarah. Who is Sarah? But it's that real to her, and our vision, our dreams. Our success has to be that real to us in our own mind. But don't dream as you are, but dream as how it could be. Guys, a pessimistic mind will leave you right where you at. Like a pessimistic mind will put you right in a place that you always will be. So you know what I'm saying? Like you got to be optimistic with your own life. You got to think that if I put in the work, actually you got to know that if you put in the work, you put in the energy, you put in the desire to be successful, it's going to happen 100%. Like it's an amazing thing. So guys, what I want to go over right now, hold up, I'm gonna go back here to imagination. And I want to focus on why I put Ray Charles there, man, because Ray Charles Like, man, one thing his mother told him, I don't know if you know the Ray Charles story, but when he was going blind as a kid, he started off he could see, but his vision went bad over time, and then he went permanently blind, and he used to feel bad for himself. But one thing his mom always told him was, look, Ray, you blind, you're not stupid. Guys, a lot of us are having issues and we're acting stupid. You know what I'm saying? Right now you broke, but you're not stupid. You still got your mindset. You in a bad relationship, but you're not stupid. You can overcome that. You know what I mean? You in a bad job right now, but you're not stupid. You can overcome that as well. But you got to have the right mindset to do so. If you're sitting there and saying, I'm stuck in this situation, you're never going to overcome it. But you got to have the right mindset. Guys, desire. Guys, you got to have the desire and this to be successful. You got to really, 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 really want it. Like, not, and I'm not talking about, you know what I'm saying, I want to come in this thing and do okay. Guys, my goal is in 4 years to make $1 million in this company. Period. Excuse me, I want not 4 years to have multi-millions in my bank account. So I'm just making millions in this company, but investing real estate, millions in my bank account. That's I desire that. I need that. So I'm obsessed with winning and success. So guys, you got to figure out what you want in life and then become obsessed with making it happen. People make obsession sound like it's such a horrible thing, but it's all depending on what you're obsessed on. An obsession will drive you to the limits with something negative. But man, imagine what being obsessed with something positive would do for you. I'm obsessed with that. And you're going to make it happen. By any means necessary, I'm going to get there. Become obsessed with your vision. Become obsessed with your own life. Become obsessed with your own dream. Guys, develop courage. You know what I mean? Like, stuff going to happen. You're going to have issues, but you got to have courage. Courage means knowing something is there and still going to go through it. I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be tough. I know I'm going to get hurt a little bit in the process, but I'm still going to do it because I know what's on the end of it. That takes courage. You know, hey, and one thing else, man, for that desire, repetition is the mother of all knowledge. So guys, do it over. You know the way to build that desire up? Keep doing what you're doing and keep doing. You slip, you fall forward, get up, do it again. Slip, fall forward, get up, do it again. Then by the time you develop that knowledge, that basis, that's going to keep you consistent. But guys, one thing that's going to keep you from your desire is fear. Guys, fear. The thing about fear, guys, fear is not even there. Fear is imagined. It's your own brain taking over and saying, okay, you're imagining this thing. Fear of poverty, I spoke about earlier. The worst fear that there is because it keeps you in a certain position because you feel that you're out of your own control. So these are some of the fears that we're going to have, that you're going to have to go through in this business, that you're going to have to overcome. Fear of criticism. Guys, people are going to come tell you, oh, you're going to fail at this. You know, people are going to say, you know, oh, why are you doing this? Why are you spending time here? Why are you doing this or that? Criticism is going to be there. It's going to come from different people. It may come from the people that love you the most. But guys, it is what it is. Your vision, God put his vision in you for you, not for them. So they can't see it, that's fine. Go that way. I'm focused this way. I know what's meant for me, and I'm gonna go get it. Fear of failure. See, guys, fear of failure is an issue because it'll hinder you from even starting something because you're scared you're gonna fail. If you never start, if you never hit go, you can't win the race. You stuck at the finish line. You stuck in the sidelines because you so afraid that you're gonna lose that you never start. But even if you take off, you know what I'm saying? Even if my goal is make $100 million and I start and I only make 80, I'm still in a pretty good spot. You know what I mean? So the fear of failure will prevent you from reaching your full potential because you're scared to start. Fear of rejection. Guys, people are going to say no. So be it. Some people will, some people won't. On to the next one. Like, okay, but some people will say yes. You just got to get to them. Guys, this is a numbers game. People are going to say no, but guess what? A lot of people, when I first started saying no, I ain't with it. But a lot of people came around asking once they seen that success, once they seen the attitude change, once they seen, you know, traveling and enjoying life. Once they seen that Jamaal don't have to work no 9 to 5 no more. You know what I'm saying? So that fear of rejection will turn. It just may not be their season right then, but keep doing what you're doing, keeping your focus, and it will turn around. But these are ways that you can destroy your fear. Develop the right mindset. Aspire to be something greater than yourself. Have a purpose in life that doesn't involve you. Have something that involves helping others. You know what I'm saying? A person will do more for others than they will do for themselves. An out of shape person will walk 2 miles in a run for cancer or breast cancer, but won't run for their own health. You know what I mean? People will do more for others than they will do for themselves. So let's aspire to be greater than just ourselves. Develop a futuristic outlook. Again, that vision. Understand where you're trying to go to. Understand what your purpose is. Develop a deep integrity. Guys, we got to be more integral in what our words are, what our actions are, and have them match. So make sure those 2 things are matching, because you never know who's looking at you. You never know, you know what I'm saying? You never know when your children are the guy right down the street. You know, I had my son's friends come up to me and they're like, hey, Mr. Jamaal, man, your business doing all right? How the business doing? You know, I see you was on this and I see you doing that. Asking about the business. You never know who's looking. So have that integrity. Accept a total responsibility. And this is going to be something I repeat over and over. You are in control of your life. No one else is. You are in control of your success. So accept that responsibility. And accept the responsibility for your business in general. Your uplines, your downlines. You know what I mean? I'm responsible for helping get Darryl to RVP. I'm responsible for that. I'm also responsible for helping Daniel Leon get to ESD. I'm responsible for getting Gary to RSD. I'm responsible for helping Keenan get to RSD. I'm responsible for that. All the way around. And where I land is where I land. Guys, edify and affirm others. Daniel, amazing job, brother. You are one of the best people to edify in that I've seen so far. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you, and because it's a part of being in gratitude and being grateful for those and encouraging others to be great. So that's the same thing as affirming others in their greatness. Affirm other people. Celebrate other people's wins. It's not all about you. You know what I'm saying? If you can't applaud other people winning, odds are you will not win. So applaud other people's wins. Be grateful, not critical. Live a life of gratitude. Every morning I wake up and I say I am grateful for 5 things. Put my feet on the ground. I am grateful for my life. I am grateful for my mind. I am grateful for my family. I'm grateful just the opportunity to be successful. I'm grateful for a lot. I try to live in a position of gratitude. Why? Because everything, if you live in a position of gratitude, how can you be down? You living, you breathing. You got an opportunity to do better today than you did yesterday. So you gotta live in that life of gratitude. Choose wisely on who you let influence your life. Guys, this is big. This could be your spouse. This could be, your parents. This could be whoever it is that you're around that's just keeping you down. That negative energy is a dry snitch. Energy will tell on you every time. So guys, understand that if you're around negativity all the time, your wavelength is going to start turning negative. Your pH is going to go negative. And you're going to start doing negative thoughts, and you're going to start getting down on yourself. But if you surround yourself with positive people that are trying to reach climb the same ladder that you're climbing, instead of trying to kick you down, pull you up, those kind of people that you want to be around. If you don't have them directly around you, get a book. Guys, do it now. Do it right now. No matter if you scared, fear, don't worry, do it. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Fall forward. And then next, look for mentors in different elements of your life to help you grow. Guys, people who are successful in life have different mentors in different things. Because everybody's not great at everything, but you need to be coached up on how to be better if you're not there already. I can't learn from a broke person on how to be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? I can't learn from an unhappy person on how to be happy. So you know what I mean? So get around those great mentors to help you become successful. Faith is the complete trust or confidence in someone or something. It's not hope. It's not I think, I may. Have faith in your dream. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in what you're here for in your cause. Have faith in your future. What I like to say is have faith of a farmer. And by that means, guys, I'm talking about have faith to where a farmer plants a seed. You know what I mean? He doesn't go back and dig up the seed to check and see if the seed's still there. But he waters the seed. He still don't see it. He can't see the seed. He's watering the seed. He's tilling the soil so he can get oxygen. He still can't see the seed. But he knows he's doing all the work and energy, knowing that one day, if I plant enough seeds, I'm going to get that fruit. And understands that just because I plant the seed now, doesn't mean I'm going to eat the fruit right now. I'm going to eat the fruit later. But I got the faith that it's going to develop. You got to have the faith in your life and in your success that you have to believe without a shadow of a doubt that it's going to happen. And I got Gandhi up here because, man, he had the faith that his actions, no matter if his life was at risk or not, no matter if he was going to live to see it or not, was going to come to fruition that he was going to free his people. He had 100% faith and resolve in his actions, in his cause, and in himself to fast for 100 days, something crazy like that. It was something crazy like, man, that's having true faith in what you believe in. We got to have that kind of faith in our own success, in our own ability to be successful. Guys, your current situation will never make up, what you have in store for you. It doesn't matter. Your current situation does not matter. It's temporary. What you're going through is temporary. Your future is predicated by your choices now. Guys, and like I said before, live in your imagination and make a decision. See, guys, you got to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? This is Madam C.J. Walker right here. Guys, she was a slave. She was the help at one time. She was a servant. But she didn't let her situation dictate her future. You know what I mean? She ended up being the first black woman millionaire in the world because she found a product and she had a big enough resolve and focus and dream, and she followed that dream and said, no matter what situation I am in, I'm gonna make it happen. And guys, she made it happen to where now she's worldwide renowned. You know what I mean? Her products and her systems are still being used to this day. And she came from slavery, and still at the age she was a young mother, and still made it happen despite what she was deemed as in her current situation. Persistence and perception. Guys, we got to have persistence, which is firm or obstinate continuance of a course of action despite difficulty or opposition. Guys, this is not easy. Success in entrepreneurship is not supposed to be easy. It ain't going to be easy. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say every day is amazing. Actually, every day for me is amazing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel great every day I wake up and I breathe. I live in a position of gratitude. But every day ain't gonna be the same type of, you're not always gonna make a sale every day. But you can do positive things, to make sure the next time you have the opportunity, improve yourself to where that does happen. You know what I'm saying? A perception, a way of regarding and understanding or interpreting something, or a mental impression. Don't make obstacles bigger than what they really are. And I use the analogy, you pick up 2 stones, 2 pebbles, you hold them close enough to your eyes, it'll block out the sun. But guys, you throw those same pebbles in front of you, you step on them, they then become a stepping stone for you to advance. So those same things that can prevent you, from being successful, that's going to stop you from getting to the point that you want to get to, are those same things that's going to position you and carry you to your next level. Getting through the difficult moments means so much more, guys. Hey, put a 5 in the chat if you went through something, made it on the other side, and when you made it, it was the best feeling in the world. Like if it really was a struggle, it's like, man, that I thought it was gonna kill me. I thought it was gonna break me. But then when you made it on the other side, it felt like you won a championship. Couldn't nobody tell you nothing. But guys, if you have that same resolve to do it one time, you can do it again, and you can do it again, and you can do it again. Guys, and now, again, Oprah Winfrey, you know what I'm saying? She had persistence and perception. She didn't quit. From being molested as a young girl to, you know what I'm saying, to being told she wasn't going to be nothing, to being demoted into her position on daytime television. She was demoted, guys, into her position. But she turned that into her advantage to become the #1 daytime host ever. Guys, so it's about perception and persistence. So guys, we got 10 core commitments here. And I know I'm running long, so I'm gonna get done real quick. You know, personal development. You know, you want to read Think and Grow Rich, Go Pro by Eric Worre. You know, make sure y'all are giving yourself that brain food. Commitment, make a choice again. Your vision is so important. You gotta know where you're going. You can't hit a target if you can't see it. We are in a no excuse business. Infinite freedom is no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Our infinite mindset is 0 excuses. Do not bring excuses. You come with me to solutions. If you have an excuse, I can't help you. So if you have an excuse, you might want to have a solution with it. Have a work ethic. Guys, most of us are going to be doing our work from home. Do you have the work ethic to continue to be great even when no one's looking at you? Time management. Manage your time. Have a DMO. If you do not have a DMO, get with your upline and help you develop one. Learn the skill sets to be great. Like we went over them, people was just showed you them, but you need to, you know, get with people, your uplines, and say, okay, I read material on how to better yourselves in the skills at our profession. Consistency. This is a marathon, not a sprint. You know what I'm saying? You got to be consistent. Do the same thing. Repetition, repetition, repetition. And I mean, it's the key to success, man. Be production focused. Stop just doing stuff to do it. Stop checking your back office and you don't have a sale. You know what I mean? Stop going here in your back office and here searching for stuff that ain't there. That's like going look in your refrigerator and you ain't got no food. It don't matter. It was empty yesterday. It's gonna be empty today. Until you go something to put something in there, it's gonna stay that way. Guys, attend all trainings. I know it's a lot to start off with right now, and it's tough. But man, like when I tell you, it was the most vital thing that I did to get started. It got started fast. Is I attended trainings. I took notes. I took it serious. So guys, where do you want to be March 31st, 2022? Where do you want to be? What position in UWE do you want to be? Guys, if you know what position you want to get to already, and then put the position in the chat. RVP for me, that's it. Put it in the chat. Where you want to be March 2022? Guys, here go the list right here. Where you want to be. You see the numbers? Hey, you see that RVP, what it looked like? March. It has to happen. It has to. I have no other option. Guys, we burning ships around here. There's no turn. We burning the bridge to go backwards. We set it on fire. We can only go forward from here. And anybody that wants to go forward with me, hey, let's go. Hey, my hand's extended. Hey, let's go together. I mean, this is the graph to show, okay, if the 25%, 50%, and 75%, 100% of people in these positions and what they're making at that time. You look on the thing and see where it's going to change your life. I see what's going to change mine. And I'm 100% anyway, so I really see what's going to change mine. So guys, hey, focus on the goal that you're trying to reach and get there. Guys, how are we going to get there? Guys, it starts, oh my gosh, 2022, January, Jumpstart, Dallas, Texas. Guys, you got to be there. If you want to develop that mindset and really serious about this, if you're really serious about this, you got to get there. And I'm not saying, hey guys, look, you ain't got no money right now, get there. I'm saying, hey, let's work. Let's put in this work. That what? Plane ticket right now, I just looked it up. $150, $200. Ticket to the event, $200, $400, 4 agents. That's 4 agents and 4 customers. Get with your upline this week. Let's make it happen. Boom. You're in a position to go to Dallas, get everything that you need to be successful. But guys, if you are serious, guys, January Jumpstart is the beginning of your road to vice president. It's the beginning of your road to regional vice president. It's the beginning of your road to pinnacle senior vice president. Guys, and what we about to do, man, is about to be crazy. A 90-day run that's going to affect your entire future. 90 days of sacrifice for 90 days of abundance. Who's willing to accept 90 days of sacrifice, work, little longer hours than usual, showing up for 90 days on the trainings, involved, being 100% coachable for 90 days straight to unlock 90 days of abundance? The 9 years of abundance. Who's willing to do that? So guys, look, each moment, your thoughts, plans, and actions are going to determine your demise or your victory. So know that you are in control of everything that you got going on. It's just your mindset if you're going to do it or not. Each moment controls your thoughts, plans, actions, and determines your demise or victory. So, hey guys, I'm going to see y'all at the top. Hey, Daniel, thank you for all the energy you bringing, the success. Congratulations on the promotion to RSD. You deserve every second. Hey, man, I'm going to hand it back to you. Hey, let's see y'all at the top, brother. See y'all at the top.
Man. Woo! My brother. Yo, if you got some value, if you caught the Holy Ghost like I did, put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat. He had me like, woo! Man, that's some power right there, y'all. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all some transparency from your boy. I talk to that man Jamaal more than I talk to anybody else in my life because of what he brings to the table. How he's single-handedly helped me change my mindset. Man, that man is powerful, man. He like a prophet speaking church off in these streets. Man, I'm just got the jitters. Man. So, hey, I hope y'all really took some notes on that. I hope y'all took a bunch of screenshots. Hey, I hope y'all did like me and recorded some videos, because just to hear his voice speak that affirmation into your life. I hope you took a Snapchat or something, because woo, that man, he own it, man. Hey, salute to you, my brother. Y'all, that's the reason. That's the reason why I just hit regional sales director right there. Ain't no let up. Ain't no quit. You know, one thing I didn't share with y'all earlier is I was going to school full time. I was student teaching and coaching full time, and I had a part-time job at night. That man Jamaal said, just run, my brother, run. Trust the recipe and just go. You got an hour or two, only 2 hours a day. Make that hour or 2 hours, make it a super productive hour or 2 hours. Just run. Run with the recipe. Don't let up. Don't let your tiredness get in your way. Don't let the naysayers get in your way. Don't let the critics get in your way. Don't let your loved ones get in your way. You know what I'm saying? Persevere. And that's where I'm at. 4 months, RSD, and you can do that too. So I just wanted to touch over just a couple of things before we go in to our last speaker of the evening. My man told y'all to go get a mentor, y'all. Go get you a mentor. It's a bunch of beautiful, intelligent people on this call tonight, but all of us could use added value to our lives. So go get you a mentor. Be obsessed with this. Be obsessed. Wake up with an obsession to be great. You know what I'm saying? And attend all trainings, y'all. Hey, we've been getting promoted. We've been, moving up. We've been making some money, but we not too good to get on any training. And that goes with the new agent training. Every training that's out there, get involved, get on training, show up, be 100% present. All right? I gotta relax a little bit, man. He got me turned up, y'all. That's some power right there. But man, oh shoot. Let me get us back on the road. Let me get us back on go. Oh. So without further ado, we got the last speaker of the night. This man is, along with Jamaal, these two guys are literally steering this ship, this team, to a straight trajectory to success. Steering the entire team to reach massive amounts of income and do wonderful things in 2022. This man, ever since I met him, the first conversation, all he did was exude, positive energy, exude excellence, exude success. That's all I hear and see when I talk to this man. You know what I'm saying? He keep it pure. He keep it 100. And he definitely ensure that you're on the road to success. He's one of the highest earners in our business. He's always on the leaderboards. Him and Jamal, they always on the leaderboards. So they're definitely leading from the front and leading from the back, showing us the example of what it's like to be a successful and great leader in this. And it is my honor, it is my pleasure to get y'all introduced and on the call with my man, my mentor, my brother from another, the wonderful Vice President Darryl Callum. How we doing? You on the call, my brother?
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Daniel, man, you killed this, brother. You done spoiled us tonight. Now you definitely the permanent DJ for eternity, for infinite. So we get infinite freedom. You're gonna be our permanent DJ, 100%, man. Definitely want to give it back to you for just pouring so much value and positive energy. I mean, he's been a breath of fresh energy since joining our organization, man. And, we're just a group of like-minded individuals that, just believe in anything is possible. This movement that we have is just all about, no matter where you come from, no matter what you've been through, no matter, the education that you may have, no matter what people may have thought about you, no matter about what you've done before in your life, you can join our movement and you're going to be loved, internally. And we feel like anything is possible, guys. So if you're not familiar with my story, before joining this platform, I had no experience of doing anything like this ever, right? I've never didn't know anything about the financial industry, credit repair, network marketing, anything of that nature. I was a nightclub promoter on Las Vegas Boulevard, right? I did that for 5 years on Las Vegas. Last year, COVID comes, shut everything down, guys. That shut my money down. I had $0 coming in. I had to relocate back to Arkansas. No unemployment coming in. It was rough. I was dead broke. I had $500 to my name. I invested $300 in this platform. 10 months later, I hit vice president, and as I was just sitting up thinking about my journey earlier on how I want to cultivate this conversation with you guys, I really wanted to think about what exactly contributed to my success. See, agent acquisition is really the foundation of your business. You got to build a big team with a big organization. And I was thinking to myself, like, what really, what happened? Why was I able to recruit so many people? I've recruited hundreds and hundreds of people over a year and a half, and I've built strong leaders as well. And I realized that it was 90% spiritual and it was only 10% skill set. Because when I first came in, I didn't have the skill set, but I was able to get people in. I look at recruiting new agents and building a team as one and the same. So as the same way you get someone is one thing to get them in, but now you have to actually get them to push. See, it's 90% of a spiritual bond that you got to have with someone. And all these leaders that we have on this call, Miss Kyra, Jordan, Crystal, we have a spiritual bond with each other. We've been rocking and rolling as a family unit for close to a year now. You see, it's not all about skill set. You may recruit someone, and a lot of my agents come at me like, this person won't sign up. Well, it's 90% spiritual, bro. I got this person to join. They got a lot of influence. Well, it is 90% spiritual, sis, on why they're not doing anything. So if you don't have a spiritual bond with someone, you're not going to recruit them in the first place, and you're definitely not going to get them to grow. Reason being is that it starts with the spirit influences the mind, and the mind influences the body. See, my body can't just pick up this pen on its own, right? My mind have to tell my body to pick this pen up. But what influences the mind? It's the spirit. When you touch a person's spirit, that's going to help their mind conceptualize why they need to take action. People aren't taking action and joining your business because they don't feel it in their soul yet. So that's why I wanted to start off with that song. We got pure souls around here. We believe in infinite freedom. We're about to change a lot of lives. Every single person on this call is a 6-figure, 7-figure earner. We're trying to build up a lot of new leaders. And I just want to go over, I'm going to give you guys some skills as well. But, that's been a revolving theme of this night. It's all about mindset and spiritual. And one more thing I want to touch on. You may say you are a spiritual person, but you may not have a spiritual business, because it goes back to what Jamal was speaking on. You may be a spiritual person, but you don't have a spiritual business, because if your business was spiritual, you would have 100% unwavering faith in it. When you speak to a prospect, you would have unwavering faith. When you have an agent on your team, you would have unwavering faith, that you can help them grow to the top. If they don't hear that, if they hear flitchiness in your voice, where you're not confident in yourself or them, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to join you because you don't even believe it. They're not going to try to do anything. They're not going to be coachable because you don't believe in yourself or them. So you got to be spiritual about your business, and that's going to be key to grow. And as you start building this business, and certain things that you just got to absolutely know. It's certain information and knowledge that you just got to absolutely know. You got to read Eric Worre Go Pro. That's just the foundation of the industry that we're in. You got to read Think and Grow Rich. You got to have a big mindset. You got to read Rich Dad and Poor Dad to know how to converse with people in the financial industry. You got to read How to Win Friends and Influence People so you can persuade people in a positive way. You got to read The Secret and having a mind of abundance. These are all things that are key. And you want to have a mission upon what you're trying to accomplish with this platform in a certain time frame, as Jamaal spoke on as well. So these are the titles that we have in our platform. You know, pick out the title. We're going to post the compensation plan, figure out which title you want to hit. Everyone should want to be vice president going into March. By March 31st, you guys should be going to hit vice president to make 6 figures. Don't look at this opportunity as a job. Look at this opportunity for financial freedom. Look at this opportunity to live a life of abundance. All right. So at least get the vice president. Vice president is just right above broke. We're trying to get way beyond that. All right. So at least try to go to vice president. That's a 6-figure income. All right. In order to hit vice president, the goal is to try to get the sales director ASAP. So we have a $500 sales director contest going on. Sales director is super simple. You sign up 3 agents and help those 3 agents get 3 agents apiece. You guys push the volume up to sales director. All right. I've seen guys do this in their first 3 days of business. I had a gentleman I signed up. 3 days later, he went sales director, signed up 30 people. He had 0 skill set. He had 90% spirituality, guys. So it's very key. All right. The key to doing this, you definitely want to write out a list ASAP. You want to write out a list of 100 names, 5 people that love you, 15 of the most influential people that you know, 75 extracurricular people. And you're just planting seeds with these people, all right? You're cultivating people, because if you get people too fast, you're just forcing them to make a decision with their body, with their mind and their spirit don't feel it. They're going to fall off pretty quickly, or they're not going to work the business. So you want to, you're going to have a red apple, you're going to have a green apple, you're going to have a rotten apple. Some people are going to see the information, they get started right away. Some people, you got to nurture up on them. You got to water it. You got to check in on their families or what have you. And when the timing is right, they'll join the business. You're also going to have people that are riding that you just want to absolutely stay away from. All right. So one of the things that how you can cultivate these relationships is by building rapport with people. We call it form. All right. So check up on their family. Ask them how their jobs are doing. What do they like to do for fun? You always find a way to cultivate that with the message that we have and just pique interest and get yourself out the way. I help people obtain 700-800 credit scores. I help people gain financial freedom for working from home. All right. So you just form that person, pique interest, and then to try to expose them to some information. All right. So come from a place of value. You always want to be a person of value. When you're a person of value, like when you become an asset, money will automatically attract to you. All right. If I'm right here right now with a dollar bill, that dollar bill doesn't have any value until I exchange it of something of value. So you want to become a person of value. Now money is attracted towards you. All right. So always figure out how you can gain rapport and trust with a person. Just give free credit advice on your pages. All right. Give a person a compliment, a genuine compliment. Lead with value up front. And that's how you can close them on the back end. That's how you can get your team to grow. We're in the service industry. All right. You got to figure out, if you're not getting enrollments, if you're not getting agents to sign up, if your agents aren't doing anything, you're not serving enough. Figure out how you can serve your audience. Figure out how you can serve your team in a positive way. You can share what you learned from self-development, because as you grow, you have to grow before you can help someone else grow. All right. So grow as a person. And give them that inspiration and encouragement. That's gonna help them trust you more, because trust is absolutely everything. People only do business with people that they know, like, and trust, as Ms. Kira mentioned, right? So just become a person of value, because you can't pour anything from an empty cup. If your friend cup is empty, all right, and you want to give them something to drink, if your cup is empty, you can't quench his thirst. So you definitely want to pour value into yourself so you can pour value into other people. Now, your schedule basically determines your paycheck. All right. I have a calendar, you know, people book appointments consistently. Guys, if I can look at your schedule, I can look at, I know what your paycheck looks like, right? You show me your schedule, I'll show you your paycheck. So you want to be booked up and busy. You know, you get that list out and you just want to try to book appointments. All right. Figure out when people's schedules align with yours and get your mentor on a call with them. We're just trying to pique their interest. We're just educating people. A decision comes down to education. A person hasn't made a decision to join your business yet because they're just not educated upon what we have enough. So you follow up with these people and educate them accordingly. And you want to practice attraction marketing. All right. So don't reinvent the wheel. Starting off early on, you guys, you're not going to know how to have an abundant, attractive page. So just follow what the leaders do. All right. These are some people's pages from our organization that has phenomenal posts. You literally don't share their posts. You want to copy and paste it and share it like you invented it. All right. Or screenshot it and post it on your page. You know, Miss Lakeisha Hatch has a phenomenal looking page. Hanzo Dennis, Lakeisha Marion, Success Leaves Clues. All right. I got all the way to vice president, just sharing vice president's posts. If you want to hit vice presidents, senior vice president, will make your pages look just how their pages look. All right. Now, this is one of the scripts that we use. Everything else I went over is basically mindset. This right here is going to be skill set. This is a script that you can use to close people. All right. So boom, first you obviously make an acquisition post. Who wants to work from home? Something of that nature. And once those people respond back to that post, or it can be a trial run, you can have another person make that post for you. You simply want to pique their interest. All right. Well, if you can potentially have your credit increase for free and earn additional income, would you take a look? Well, if they got bad credit and they need to make money, when they want to take a look at what you have to offer, right? So if you can potentially fix your credit for free and earn additional income, would you take a look? Sure. Okay. Well, you're going to go to that person and say, well, before we move forward, let me get you some information. If I sent you over a short video, when do you think you can watch it for sure with no distractions? This is how you're going to book your schedule up, all right? Because you're not going to just shoot that over to that person at that moment. You want to find out when they can actually watch that video with no distractions, and then you're going to follow up with that person accordingly and put it up on your calendar, all right? So it's very important you guys share some sort of information if you're a new agent before you get your upline on the line with them, because otherwise we're trying to convince them everything from scratch. We want to kind of go ahead and shoot them over a testimonial video where they can see the success that other people have had, where they kind of got a picture in their head of like a visualization upon what it is that we actually do. And if you guys look up on the Infinite Freedom Facebook group, I have all the testimonials videos that you can leverage as well. So definitely go to the features tabs so you can leverage all the tools that we have in place to close people. All right. So as soon as a person finished that video, the question is always, what did you like best? You don't ask the person, what did you think? Or, you know what I mean? No, what did you like best? So you can automatically get their brain to thinking something positive about the video. And that also going to show you how you can cultivate the conversation to close that person. Some people are money motivated. Some people are service motivated. Some people are tired of their job and they just want time freedom, even if they have to take a pay cut. See, now you know how to, move that conversation forward to close that person. All right. Because if you're looking to make more money, I can show you my paycheck and show you that the comp plan works. If you're looking to serve people, it's millions, a lot of testimonials on people getting the help that they need. All right. So after they tell you that, you want to find out their level of interest, so you're always going to respond back. Well, absolutely. From a scale of 1 to 10, how interested would you be in joining the movement? All right. So if they're an 8 or above, just from simply seeing that testimonial video, get them on the line with your upline. We can close that person from there. Well, if it's 6 or 7 below, we're trying to build up more urgency with that person closing. All right. So this is how we can build up urgency from online. This is what you're going to do to them. Put that person on a free trial run, and this is going to benefit you multiple ways. And I'll tell you about it, so you're simply going to tell them, hey, awesome. Well, how about we put you on a free trial run to see how your audience responds? All you have to do is make a simple post. You can potentially earn $100 per enrollment. Even if they're a 2 on a scale of 1 to 10, they can make a post because they can potentially earn $100 for free, right? So this is how we're going to cultivate that urgency with a person, at least get them to make a post on your behalf. To just build it up to pique their interest a little bit more upon what we got going on. You're simply going to have them make a trial run post. It can be a customer acquisition or agent acquisition. You're going to have them make that post, tag 40 people in it, and tag your name as well. All right. So once they make that post and people start responding back, they're going to put you on a three-way chat with those prospects. And you're going to start leveraging the scripts to start the process of closing those prospects, but you're not going to actually close them. All right. Let's say they get 10 to 20 people to comment on that post. Now, what you want to do is go back to that person. Now you built up urgency. Now you have leverage in the conversation. You can tell that person, well, you want to sign these people up, or you want me to sign them up? Because I'm going to make $100 per person. Or do you want to sign that person up, right? Well, if you want to sign that person up, you can tell them this right here. Wow, your Facebook is blowing up. You can potentially earn $100 per enrollment. You know, in order for us to move forward, we got to get you some more information. So now you can get them on the phone with your upline, or you can get them over to a live webinar, or you can get that person a full pre-recorded webinar that tells them all the details about becoming an agent. All right. We're just moving this process along and building leverage and urgency to close that person using the tools that we have in place. So once again, once that person sees the live webinar or the pre-recorded webinar, it's always, what did you like best about the presentation? So we'll know how to leverage the conversation of closing that prospect. All right. So this is what you always want to do, whether in messenger or over the phone conversation. The leader is always going to ask questions similar to this. All right. These are closing questions. Well, based upon the idea of just covering your bills, if you were to start earning extra income on a part-time basis, how much money would you need to earn for something like this to be worth your time? That's very important to ask that question, because they're basically going to lay the bed where you can close it up. All right. Okay. They told you how much money they want to make. They want to make most people want to say $2,000 per month. They want to make an extra $500 per week. Well, if I can help you, you know, so you're going to ask them from that point, approximately how many hours could you commit each day without taking away from what you're doing to develop that extra $500 per week or $2,000 per month? They're giving it to you exactly what works for them. So we're just cultivating that and leveraging that for the close. So if I can show you how you can earn an extra $500 per week, working an extra 20 hours per week, would you be ready to get started today? They already told you what it is. You know, I closed many people when I first joined this platform. I didn't know how to close people over the phone. I was literally closing people through Messenger, just sending them pre-recorded webinars and leveraging this script. You know, you can also hop on the phone with these people, get them on the phone with your upline. This right here is a script that we have that breaks down everything that it entails upon being an agent, how we get paid, the activation fee, and all the marketing materials that's included as well. So you have tools in place that's in that features tab also. But once again, like I'm saying, it comes down to having some type of bond with that person. If they don't trust you, they're not going to sign up. You may be the best speaker in the world. You may think that you have the most influence in the world. If they don't have some type of connection and rapport and like a spiritual bond with you, they're not going to sign up with you. Or if they do sign up, they're not going to do anything. They got to really trust you on a sincere, positive level. You know, so when the mentor is on the phone with these individuals, edification is key. When you set up that three-way call with your upline, make sure you edify them. If you can't just, hey, this is my homeboy Daniel. Daniel, you on the line? You lost that prospect. All right. Even if Daniel come on and give the best pitch in the world, that person automatically isn't respecting him how they should. And now Daniel is it's an uphill battle, right? So, hey, this right here is a top executive, loves helping people, has 100% of the information. Mr. Daniel Leon has been my personal mentor, doing phenomenal things with this platform. Mr. Daniel Leon, are you on the call? And now he's going to give it back to you. And that edification is going to be key with cultivating that close with that prospect. All right. So some of the things you want to keep in mind, you want to do when you're closing someone over the phone is make sure you tell your story. You know, keep your story under 3 minutes. Everyone on this call have shared their story tonight. You guys are going to have to start cultivating your story as well. All right. 3 problems you had before joining the platform, the transition of how you got started and how this platform solved your problems as well. Hey, I had bad credit, didn't have no income, and I wanted time freedom. Luckily, I found out about this platform on social media. My credit shot up 200 points within 3 to 4 months. And now I get to spend more time with my children. All right, boom, that's a story. Share that with your prospects. And this is when you want to leverage as well, as far as what entices them about the platform. You already asked them, what do they like best? Well, I like how much money young people are making. Me too, I agree. All right. So you want to do feel, felt, found. I feel you on that. I felt the same way. And what I found out that it was so many people, lives that was getting changed financially with this platform. And then you can edify a leader as well. Look at this young gentleman, Darryl Callum, came in his first 10 months. Now he's earning 6 figures a year, you know? So speak vision as well. You got to speak vision. Once again, recruiting someone and building a team is one and the same. It's the exact same thing, because you got to recruit that person again to get them the field trainer. You don't have to recruit a person again to get them senior field trainer. You're recruiting a person again to get them the sales director. All the way up. It never stops. All right. So you're not just recruiting a person to get them on as an agent. You got to keep recruiting that person. You got to keep leveling up to help that person level up as well. And you got to speak about the vision where you guys are going from the start. And then you got to revisit it, and then revisit it and revisit it. So from the start, hey, UWE is going to $1 billion. I'm going to $1 million. How much you want to make in 2022? What's your short-term goals? What are your midterm goals? What are your long-term goals? You want to cultivate that in the close and give it to them on how this platform can solve the problems and help them accomplish everything that they're looking to accomplish. So if you do that with 100% unwavering confidence and faith and enthusiasm, what else they're going to do? They're going to close. It's $299, right? So just be extremely confident, be mindful of the tonality. You know, the way you pitch your voice, excitement, that goes a long way with persuading the individual. And I'm gonna put the straight line persuasion seminar in the Facebook group as well, because that literally changed my sales career tremendously. You know, so explain some of the basics, knowledge of the services. As I mentioned, it's not really even about the services. Facts tell, stories sell. So you can mention briefly upon, hey, we're gonna remove negative, build with positives. This is how you get paid $100 per person, such and such. You got excitement of helping them accomplish their goals. That's 90% of the close. You can tell a person all the facts and the wells about all these services, the comp plan, all these different things. Facts tell, stories sell. They're signing up to accomplish something. It's a goal they have in mind. It's something, they're on a mission. That's how you're going to touch their spirit. The facts aren't going to touch their spirit. Credit repair is boring in a sense. That's not how you touch a person's spirit. All right. So some of the weapons of mass destruction that we have, as far as the videos, they're on the Facebook group now. You know, the straight line persuasion. If you guys can master this, you can literally, like, your closing ratio for anyone that's closable is going to be like 70 to 80%. And we have those icebreakers as well. That's in the featured section of the Facebook group. Utilize all these tools, you know, and that's going to help you cultivate yourself into becoming a master closer. So once again, you know, everyone right now, new agents that's on the call, guys, you got to try to get the sales director ASAP within the next 4 weeks. That's going to put you in position to earn a very high title by March 19th. The company is about to have its biggest quarter in history from January through March. It's about to be an explosion that's going to happen. You got to get the sales director. If you haven't hit field trainer, you need to do that this week. All right. You want to sign up 5 people this week and then get at least 2 agents. But I always like to tell my new agents, you really want to sign up 3 business partners and 2 customers. All right. 3 business partners, 2 customers. Now you make $500. You get the first promotion and you help those 3 agents do the exact same thing. That structures you to hit sales director. Guys, if you want to go executive sales director and make over $60,000 a year with this platform, help 5 people run that exact same play. If you want to hit vice president, guys, within 3 months, you can help 10 people run that exact same play. You're now a vice president making over 6 figures a year. But it's going to start with 90% spirituality. It's going to be 10% skill set. You know, just lead out of love with recruiting, lead out of love with your teammates, because otherwise they're not going to put forth the right action. So hopefully you guys got value from that. Mr. Daniel, I'm gonna let you close us out, sir.
Wow, y'all. Hey, man, it's like they reading out the Bible, y'all. It's like if you got value from that, drop some fire. Drop some fire if you just got blessed tonight. Cause man, hey, I'm so excited for us to have all of these new agents on board, for y'all to be able to get all of this value combined into one lump sum. We definitely going to have this recorded as well. And like Mr. Callum said, please leverage the Infinite group that we have. Go into the groups. Go rewatch this. Go rewatch yesterday's training. Save all of these PowerPoints. Save all of these PDFs. When you can't sleep at night, when you got some time in the morning, go through these things again, y'all, because this is what's gonna breed winners. This is what's gonna breed success. And I'm so excited to see where y'all about to head. I know there's a bunch of leaders in this group right now, and we just excited to keep cultivating leaders, keep cultivating success. All right. Let this energy flow through your body and take this energy with you the rest of the week. And let's get it done. You understand what I'm saying? Let's be great. All right. And with that being said, not sure if anybody spiritual, but I just want to say a quick prayer in this out the right way. And we're going to see y'all at the top. So if everybody, still on, just bow your heads real quick. And I want to say, hey, dear Heavenly Father, we want to thank you and appreciate you for bringing us together this evening. We appreciate you for allowing these group of leaders to give us their time, give us their energy, give us their knowledge and wisdom. We ask that you continue to keep us on moving in a positive direction, and we ask that you fill our hearts and fill our minds with the necessary positivity and the necessary mental progression that we need to be truly great in this. We know that it's going to be up in 2022. We ask that these and all things in your name we pray. Amen. Hey, I'm going to see y'all at the top, y'all.